morning! Welcome to Boxing Day! So as you see, I have continued on with Vlogmas, maybe until the 31st, like until New Year's. But, yeah, I'm gonna go Boxing Day shopping. I'm not up ridiculously early. It's about 8:30 now. Watching about 8:25, and I was like, I want to leave around 8:30, so good for timing. I'm going to go to Hillside Mall first. Most of the mall only opens at 9:30, which is kind of a drag. But I'm up now. But Ricky's and like Marshall's, although I looked at Marshall's a couple days before Christmas, there wasn't much. But main thing is Ricky's, they open at 8, and that's, I think, my biggest shopping that I want to do. Well, the most things that I want to look at is at Ricky's because I love that store. And I've been really good keeping on budget the past, I think, 3 months. I've really buckled down. And I got like a bonus from work and stuff like that. So I'm like, I've been so good sticking on budget and not, like, even with makeup, I've bought, one drugstore product just to replace what I had used up, but no other fun makeup. I didn't do Black Friday shopping. So anyways, I'm like, I deserve this. If I'm gonna like face the crowds and treat myself, so buy myself some extra Christmas gifts. So I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna go Shoppers Drug Mart, and then after I'm gonna drive to Michael's, which is gonna be a mess because it's it's an uptown center where Walmart is, which is always crazy, especially now. Anyways, but I'm gonna do that. I'm sure they open really early, so I'm gonna leave now. But I wanted to say, I read a comment from Freya a week and a half ago or so, or maybe longer, and she was saying how she misses that, like, I used to show the schnauzers when they were still in bed and Chloe was like fast asleep under the covers. And recently she hasn't been doing that. After we get up in the morning, she has breakfast and stuff, then she just sleeps on top of the covers. But I'm pretty sure she's underneath right now, so I just wanted to show it to you. Tripsy, you're on your sister. You weren't passed out that much. Should you say him? Hi, Dodo. Mommy loves you. But you guys are going to stay here, so I shouldn't really be waking you up. And the rest of them are like, come on, let's go, let's go. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, crap. No, Mommy, she's sleeping. Whoops. Off for Boxing Day shopping. This is what Boxing Day shopping should be like. Which is it? Good, thanks. Blitz tea is all out of cardamom French toast. So it's 10 o'clock and I am leaving Hillside Mall. I'm going to head over to Home Sense first and look. They probably don't have much stuff, but maybe they have some like Christmas coffee on sale. And then to Michael's, where I'm excited to look at Michael's for stuff. Home Sense has already been discounting their Christmas stuff like a week ago, but still very cool. There was still a ton of stuff at Home Sense. If I would have known, I would have come in earlier, like close to when they opened. But I knew like Marshall's, I guess because it's attached to a mall, so more people go. But they hardly had anything, like just a couple tables. But here they still had so much stuff. And then I did like a walk by once, and they had like hand towels. And I was like, oh, I have like kitchen ones, but I'd like to have one. And I have one for the red bathroom, but I don't have one for my main bathroom. So I saw a couple and I'm like, okay, I'll, look at everything. And then when I came back, like 3 of them were gone and only 2 remaining I didn't like. So I was like, ah, and then I had seen like 2 doggy Christmas bins somewhere else. And I was like, oh, I don't love them. I'll think about it. And yeah, when I went back again, it was already gone. But luckily I found another one that I actually liked better. But anyway, so I wish I would have known that it had so much stuff. I would have gone quicker. That's okay. So now I am on my way to Michael's. So at Uptown they also have David's tea. So I'm going to check if they have the cardamom one here because they were all out at the Hillside one. I ventured into Walmart because it didn't look that busy. And I found a gingerbread house. Even better, Star Wars. I just have to find a normal one for me. Yeah, that's what Dan and I are doing when he comes home. And 75% off, and that makes that nice big one only 30 bucks, where the small one's 20. So tempted. I'm so happy with that $30 reindeer. I wanted one forever, and I would have paid probably up to 50 bucks, so yay, it'll be a happy Christmas next year. That's cute. I am all shopped out. I ended up going to Bath and Body Works, getting more stuff than I needed or wanted. Well, no, that I needed, but that's okay. And the one thing that I wanted to find, the earbuds, I could. And when I looked closer, I found that you can't buy them online because it's just like an in-store special for the earbuds. And it says that at Mayfair Mall they have two, like, but they said no, they're completely sold out. And I'm like, online it says, and he's like, yeah, we probably just didn't update it. I'm like, so that sucks, because instead of 200, they were 129, which is 70 bucks off. That's pretty good, so. Oh well, I am exhausted. I probably spent around 200 bucks, which isn't that much considering I got a lot of stuff, but I'm just so tired, and so I'm gonna go home. So yes, I'm on my way home now, and then I'm going to make myself a nice plate of tofurkey leftovers. But I'm listening to the radio, and now, since it's after Christmas, they don't play, they're back to normal music. So I was just listening to the radio, and without realizing, I guess the beginning bars of a new song sounded like a Christmas song. So I just started singing Christmas carols, and then I'm like, oh, right. We're not in Christmas anymore. I like those things, and then I know most of the words of the songs. I do like this music too, but after hearing, I think I started the last, like, there was one full week in November too, and I started listening to Christmas carols, and then all the time, always in the car, it was all Christmas, so now I miss it. Oh, anyway, so I'll show you what I'm having for lunch, and then I think I'm going to just watch some TV, relax, put my feet up. My feet hurt from shopping. It's about 1:30 now, so when did I leave? 8:30? Wow, that's a lot of shopping. Poor dogs by themselves. Oh, that's like, yeah, it's really not that bad. It's less than work and stuff, but still. I should do baking. If I go up island to visit Dan's family, I was gonna bake something, but I don't feel like it. And I tried to find a snowflake cookie cutter. Obviously, it's not the season anymore. Even Michael's, they had like the huge ones, but not the small ones. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling. I need to relax now and eat. So I have orange juice with my leftovers. I wish I had leftover Brussels sprouts, but those are all have been eaten. Alright, so I've relaxed enough. I napped for a while and then I just relaxed, and so I was in a bit of a mood and I was like, oh, I'm so tired, I don't even want to go up island tomorrow, but I will. So even though I'm not coming for dinner, I'm actually, well, I thought I was just coming for tea and cookies up to Dan's family, but I'm actually, he said his mom got stuff to make vegetarian wraps. So I'm going for lunch, but I still think I should bring something. Now, if it were dinner, I'd bring wine or something, but obviously it's not. So I think I'm just going to bake some cookies to bring those up, because it's still holiday and festive. So I'm thinking gingerbread cookies. So I'm going to start that now. I don't think I've ever made gingerbread cookies. Oh well, we'll try. I'm working on my gingerbread, except the recipe said for molasses, they're like, don't use blackstrap molasses. And this is what I had bought, so I'm using them anyways. Or they said for best flavor. So I'm not sure. Oh well, so that's my spices all mixed up in my flour. And then I'm going to combine them into that. So the dough is resting in the fridge. Now I don't know, well, I don't know if it's just because I don't necessarily like gingerbread, but it tastes disgusting, and I know it'll taste better and less, well, it'll taste more sweet once it's cooked and stuff, but anyways, I don't like it, and I'm worried it's not going to turn out. So I am going to try some other recipes as well. I should have done this earlier when I came home, but I was just so tired I wasn't in the mood. So now it's 9 o'clock, so now I'm in the baking mood, as usual, you know, at night. But I did have a nice nap. So I'm going to try, like, quarter recipes of other ones, because I don't need to make that much. But I'm going to do my shortbread ones that I'd made before. I didn't want to do shortbread, because I know Dan's mom does shortbread, and Dan was like, don't tell my mom, but I like yours better. And so I'm like, well, I can't bring my shortbread if she, you know, that's the one like cookie that she makes shortbread. But I do them differently. She just does it like formed into ball and pushed down. I actually do rolled out shortbread, so maybe that. And then I've always wanted to try the chocolate crinkles, where you put them, well, always want to try, since I'm pretty sure I saw it on a baking show this season. So you roll them in powdered sugar first, and then bake them, and then it gets all crinkly. So, yes, I got quarter recipes for those, and I'm going to try those now. So, I hope this is right. Obviously, I didn't let it sit for 4 hours in the fridge. I popped it for about 15 minutes in the freezer. But it makes it doughy, or like I can form it into balls. And then popping it in the powdered sugar, rolling it up. Whoa, and then I'm going to pop it on my baking sheet over there. Ah! Right, so this is like the world's softest dough. Like, you definitely, I can't even pick these up without breaking them. So, yeah, I don't. This is just falling apart. I think I'm going to try to add some more flour in it, because this is not going to work. I even tried picking out this, and it kind of works, but then, yeah, not so much. Well, maybe I'll do, I have a lot. This is only like a small portion of it. But, luckily, the other ones, they just have 50 seconds left. Oh, how awesome those look. So I'm happy about that. So it's still super soft, but at least it's coming out. So, yes, hopefully this works out. I'm on a baking spree now. Gosh, the other ones look beautiful. Oh, I'm so impressed it worked. And then I have the shortbread batter just resting. All right, so I have everything. Okay, well, maybe not that one exactly, but that idea. Yay, here we go. And I made each one different, because that's what snowflakes are like. And I remember watching on one of my baking shows, and they're like, your snowflake ended up more like a spider's web. So that one kind of looks like a spider web. Now we have the crinkle crackle cookies. And then I only did face on the ones I'm taking. I didn't feel like doing all of them. And I'll show you more tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I'll show you more on when I do a Boxing Day haul. But I got from Michael's, I got these little containers. Those little cookies. So I think, well, even they're Christmas. Oh no, it says have a sweet holiday. So that'll work. I don't know how big those are. But yeah, I'm going to use that to package them up tomorrow. So they're not the best boxes. Like, you can see here, it was already coming off. And one of them on the red already has like the color coming off. Anyways. So I don't know if I'll, well, I guess, oh, that is pretty cute though. So that's what it looks like I did, since there'll be 5 of us there. I mean, it's all after Christmas. We're not eating that many desserts. But so there's 5 of the big cookies each. So everyone could have one, and then lots of the little gingerbread men. And lots of leftovers. So thank goodness that I had a nap today, because it's already midnight now. But I'm gonna just box those up because they're all cool now, and then edit. And I spoke to Dan, we were FaceTiming, and I was like, because I was planning to get up there for 11 o'clock, which means I have to leave here at 9, which means I want to make, Tripsy just took my hand towel. I want to make sure I walk the dogs and everything and long enough before I leave. So anyways, I was like, that means I have to get up at 7, and so I'm like kind of timing it all out. So he's like, well, you know, you can just come over for noon since we're having lunch anyways. So then that's a little better. I only have to leave at 10, which I'll still probably get up at the same time, but yeah. Anyways, so that's it for today. Lots of Boxing Day shoppings, but like I said, I'll do a video. I was going to do it today, but I just was so exhausted. So I'll do a video tomorrow. It'll probably go up the next day, probably go up Monday. Just sharing everything that I got on my Boxing Day deals. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.